Okay, hello everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome.
Welcome.
That's all I got. All right, we're dismissed. One thing to note, and I said this the other day, on films there is a tremendous amount of details, and they all really matter, and all those details are trying to derail the project. That's all they're ever trying to do. Those little nuances, they translate into a great film. And when you don't pay attention to those nuances, they translate into a film that's confusing, or it's not as good as it could have been. This is a pretty small crew. There's nothing that a single human is doing in this room that cannot mess up this film. That's just a real thing. Jess is producing. She's organized all these locations, all of the conversations, all the talent. I don't need to tell you what you're doing because we've talked about it a million times. Yep. Maddie, I do think that your job is hard. I think that your job is just as hard, if not harder, than every other job that's going to happen. So we'll work through it. And yeah, I'm not really worried about that. You know what you're doing. It's just a lot to do. Devin, obviously you're script supervisor. You're close to me. We've talked through the script a ton. I think we're gonna stay close to each other a lot creatively, just trying to resolve issues and whatnot. I've got Kyle's production coordinator to make sure parking is good and make sure we're not ticking people off. Hightower, so you are art, AC, and acting. Garber, you already know, you and I have talked. Garber's gaffing, that means he's responsible for the lighting. Ultimately, you're responsible for all electrical, the little generator, things like that. So Joel, you are gripping, so you're next to Garber. Not hard. Just do everything he says. Okay, so Forbes, you are gonna be running sound. I will say I'm excited that you're doing sound. Mark, first AC, as you know, I am directing and I'm shooting. But we'll have to be pretty in sync, and there's gonna be some times where I'm gonna put the camera in your hands to figure some things out. Alicia, your hair and makeup, we're not really going for like beautiful with most of the talent, and most of it's pretty natural with slight modifications. Most of the short films I've worked on through my life have always had something wrong with them. Always. Because it's always like one of those things where something couldn't happen and the sun went down and the location closed on you and that's just what happens. This will be the most money I've ever spent on a short film. I think I've tried to put us in a situation to really have something great. And I think the script is absolutely incredible. So I'm really, really excited about it. Any other questions? Cool. I think we're done. All right. Great job. See ya. Have a good day.
We were doing a screen test with the kids and making sure that they were good with taking direction, they were good with getting yelled at, they were good with staying still when being told. So it'll be very entertaining to see what all happens on Friday when we have them in the house trying to act and me screaming my head off at the pond. It will be fun.
Oh man, it was great. Yeah, like we were just screen testing to see if Aspen, both kids haven't acted, so it's you're venturing into a scary place, but they were both incredible. Like I was really excited. I think this casting process has been quite a thing. We had more than 200 kids respond with headshots to be auditioned, and then I auditioned about 20, and then I narrowed down to 3 on the girl and 3 on the boy, and then we narrowed down to 2, and then we did a screen test to final select the girl, and now they're both official.
Now I gotta clean this shit up. I'm still trying to get into character a little bit, like.
I think anybody at some point in their younger life who wants to go into filmmaking wants to make films, but the reality is the monetization of films is very tricky. And so for me, like running a business, it's a little different. I'm not as quick to just endeavor into something that burns cash. We produce TV commercials. These last couple of years, we've gotten into episodic material and production, which has been incredible. But I've been very strategic on the timing of when we will get into narrative.
So I will probably do a special shot on you where basically what I'm trying to get is your reaction for the edit so that it kind of helps the emotion.
White Invitation was a group effort where we talked about what type of project would everyone be interested in creating. We did some voting. It came down to a psychological thriller, and then we threw it to the creative development team, and they beat up ideas, and it just kind of evolved till finally Taylor put her pen to some paper and wrote the script. And it was very much written for us to be able to experiment with all the methods of filmmaking, acting, lighting, visual effects, all those different things.
And action.
So many times, like, clients hire us and they say, hey, do this, but, and so we think we're doing our best, but we always know that we're not because we always have these limitations on us. With White Invitation, we didn't have any limitations. So the question is, if we really believe we're good at filmmaking, this is a test to see, are we?
Why are you here, Tara? To give you this. What is it? It's a second chance.
Somebody really wants to get a hold of you.
Is he the reason for those scars on your wrist?
Sissy, you're my best friend.
If you want to go fishing, you taking fishing. I ain't from shit.
No. I want you to take a few deep breaths with me. In and out.
I'm so sorry I couldn't say.
In
Just go!
and out.
Go!
In and out. In and out.
You remind me of her. Your mother.
So Devin, I'm thinking that connecting shot, like the way I see it happening is, I kind of see myself like being on a gimbal, and she's running towards me, and I come into the room and the door slams. And maybe she puts her head on it like that. Hear the noise, turn my way around, start to walk slowly.
So when I started writing the script, I was really trying to stay pretty true to Devin's original idea by crafting the story of this girl who had been through an immense amount of trauma and who got to this place in her life where she was really at her wit's end.
Yeah, I think that can work.
All I'm doing is flexing my abs. I'm pretending
It's
like...
pretty accurate.
Well, you know.
50% of it.
Like right there.
Yep. Okay.
Shoulder close.
All right, Tay, stay where you are, please. How's that?
That one matches the far right one. Now get this one a little bit more closed.
Definitely close our doors.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna close them up right.
Action.
This short film's a little different because Taylor's lead role is very dark, and she decided that she was gonna do method acting, which basically means like really get into the character, like in real life. So for like the past 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure she's just been like binge drinking, not sleeping, smoking. She's been running around the office just swearing at people.
She's harnessing her inner high school demon
That's what it is. She used to run around and chase me with a remote control of the house. It was terrifying. This is the real Taylor. We're getting the real Taylor today.
I'm hoping that this whole method acting thing kind of wraps itself up here when this thing's done, or else we might have a problem. I have to mic her, and I fear for my life.
They're going to talk, and this is when Tara will give Allie the white invitation.
That reminds me, I need to give Tara the white invitation.
Yes.
I have it right here in my handy dandy pocket.
So she'll be giving her the white invitation.
Right here.
They're reminiscing. It's a little bit of sass.
So I've been at Retrospec for about 4 years now. I was the script super in White Invitation. It was actually my idea and concept that we decided to go with for the film. I worked really close with Taylor developing it, and it was a really great experience.
All right, let's go ahead and roll. Did you put a new card in?
Yeah, you have a new card.
Okay, I was like, mark it. All right, get ready. And action.
To give you this.
What is it?
It's a second chance.
Day 2, and we're filming the apartment scene. So it's like the epicenter of the nightmare. You know, it's like she took the drugs and she come back here and fall asleep, and it's sort of like this connective glue to all these other scenes. So it's real specific because she comes into it and comes out of it from other scenes. So you're trying to make the cinematography work so that the audience doesn't get lost. We were just trying to find something that looked dilapidated and, I don't know, would tell the story of somebody who doesn't have the means to live in a nice place and kind of shows sloppiness and whatnot. So we found this little shack, and I think it's going to work perfect.
There's not a lot of dialogue that necessarily explains what's going on, and so I was really focused on telling the story visually. Allie is down on her luck, and she's like behind in her rent and past due bills, and so that's one of the reasons she is okay with doing the trial.
I'm shooting over her oh yeah, I might see it.
Ew. And there's spider webs everywhere.
The jury's still out on the spider, though.
Someone get the UPM. I'm not doing this. Yeah, we're gonna shoot Allie brushing her teeth and getting angry in our shack bathroom, which comes pre-made with character and trashery. Action.
Darkness nearly drowned me. Sunlight low, don't it burn my eyes.
She didn't listen.
I clean up some glass. Clean up some glass. Because Taylor got mad and threw a model at us.
So everyone keeps saying that I went full method, but that's not actually true. I didn't go full method. I did, however, have a ritual where every morning I would sit out on our porch and I would shoot a shot of whiskey and chain smoke for about 10 minutes and listen to punk rock music. So getting into the character of Allie was interesting.
Yeah.
You guys have never seen this side of me before.
Actors, me, I'll tell you what.
So my process is it's unique in some ways because I got to jump from one role to the next. Trying to act, a real serious role on top of that is difficult. So I chose to take a step back from being an AC on the first part of it and let Mark take the step up. And I just wanted to do some art direction. So I'm like, give me something I can build, because I feel like my character Bill would actually, be somewhat of a builder. I don't know, he just worked a back-breaking job that made him mad at the world. Well, building a receptionist desk, a platform for that thing to sit on. Yeah, I'm kind of like in character. Bill's outfit, kind of just trying to get some stuff dirtied up a little bit, roughed up. Just trying to get my head in the right space, so.
Should we run her lab? Don't do anything. I'm out here busting my butt with the boom pole, chasing Jason around, catching leaves, running, sweating. And Brandon's over here, barking orders, sitting down, feet kicked up, eating cheesy poofs.
All right. It's cool. It's very visually unique. I think it's fun shooting a psychological thriller because you get to shoot stuff that's weird and messes with your brain a little. So haze and Kelvin mixes and walking into whiteouts is fun. Ready, and action. And I think that you need to seem unpredictable. That's important. It's important that you're unpredictable, and I'm gonna do the best I can to not be like, that was great, but I didn't film it. I'm gonna try really hard to get
My
it.
biggest holdup on just all of the reading and stuff is the picture.
So think of it like this. In this obliterated state, I think, and I'm pulling this from my childhood because my dad did this crap. Whenever he would come home, literally the world in the house stopped.
What's all this?
And everyone had to pay attention to what he was doing. And it was frustrating. And if we were having fun, if we were having too much fun when he got home, it was like not good because he didn't create the fun and we were having fun without him.
Don't you worry, just everybody's here having fun without Bill, huh? Doesn't even matter.
So you almost had to find this like melancholy state and like be happy when he got there because that's what makes you happy. If he showed up and we were having too much fun without him, like you think about that, they literally just blew out the candles, right? They'd throw the birthday party without you.
Jack was just excited for you to take him fishing.
Suzanne, I ain't got time for this today.
And I think that is the trigger to the picture. Like, I remember the good old days. These were the good old days when you guys loved me. Today, you're throwing a birthday party without me.
I didn't promise you shit! Okay? If he wants to go fishing, you take him fishing! I'm not!
Daddy, please.
Bill, just wait.
I'm out of here, Suzanne.
Bill, wait!
Okay, that's the foundation. Okay. Now,
Mark, we don't have any sound going to the camera.
We do now.
You do.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Thank you.
I didn't turn cam hop on.
Oh, you're going. Hey, Devin.
It's the two.
Please make, I know you will, but just make note of the ECUs that are needed.
Yep, I got it.
Too, because I know we got like hills and probably picture and picture being held, just all that crap.
These are the stuff that I have.
Okay.
And we're covering everything.
Okay, cool.
We're here until 2. We can be here until
Very important.
Right
through it.
Buttons or not.
So I'm the post-production director, so I don't really get to go out on set a whole bunch, but when I do, it's always really mind-blowing. I mean, the emotions on set were just really intense. The kids did such a fantastic job. Honestly, I was really blown away by their performances.
Wait.
Especially like the same kind of room.
I'm making a happy birthday sign for Jack. It looks kind of sad, but it's supposed to look like a child made it. What do you think? You like my cake? It'll translate. The arms are like costume cattails that I bought at a magic shop. There's like a child's swim shirt. Underneath the jeans are like little kid leggings. It's just kind of a hodgepodge, but this is slightly more terrifying than I thought it was going to be. I like walk around corners and like I know that it's there. This morning it scared me twice. Just sitting.
Next time on Behind the Scenes.
You don't know what's happening, and then you do know what's happening, and are you in a dream or are you in a flashback? Did someone really die? Is she alive? You don't know. You just don't know.
A lot of my time was spent between set design and acting. Both of those areas, you have to make a decision. Which things can we fake, and which things can only be done if they're done for real.